Buenas tardes, bienvenidos a Español 118. Vamos a repasar el plan de curso. So, again, welcome to Spanish 118. If you've already seen my personal presentation video, you know that I am Michelle Peterson. I'm a senior lecturer here at ASU, and I will be teaching the course this summer session. My email is michelle.petersen, S-E-N, @asu.edu, and my office hours are going to be by appointment or cita. Now, unfortunately, my Google Calendar, because I don't have set office hours, will not be available for office hours, but we will handle it by email. Okay, so just email me if there's a time where you want to get together to either meet in person or via Adobe Connect. Okay. Now, I also want to let you know that this course is offered by the College of Integrated Sciences and Arts. And if you'd like to learn more information about the school, or if you have any questions, both the website and the email are listed there in the box. Now, this is a basic Spanish for healthcare. Okay, it's just that. It's basic. It's an introductory Spanish course that focuses on basic conversational skills in a healthcare setting. You're going to be learning to, or you're going to be gaining confidence in brief and basic conversation in Spanish using medical and healthcare related expressions and terminologies. You'll be able to respond to clients' requests regarding care and comfort, and conducting a basic health interview in Spanish. Okay. So this is really, again, for beginners who have rather basic conversational skills or are not able to speak Spanish at all. Okay. So the course objectives are listed here. Okay. A lot of them I just went over. I definitely encourage you to take a look at those. Okay. Now, if you're taking this, and you wouldn't be taking it or watching this video if you weren't, you must have access to and know how to use a computer and currently the Blackboard system. Okay. Any computer issue or any computer related issues should be addressed by the ASU technical support team. Okay. Unfortunately, I am not all that computer literate. Okay. If you are experiencing computer problems, it's your responsibility to find another computer. You need to complete your assignments on time. Okay. Now, the next information is about placement. So if you've never taken Spanish language courses before, you studied 1 year or less at the high school level, if you took Spanish 101 and did not pass, or if you took the online placement exam and scored between a 0 and a 249, then you are in the right place. Okay. If you do not fulfill any of these requirements, you should not be in 118, and so you need to talk to me ASAP, as soon as possible. If you're bilingual, speak Spanish at home, if you've lived abroad for 1 year or more, then you want to look into Spanish 218 or even possibly 318, which is the intermediate and the advanced levels. Okay. Now, some general information. You must allow me 24 hours to answer emails during the business work week. Okay, I'm not expected to answer emails or required to answer emails on the weekends, although I usually do try to do so. Okay. Now, if you have any concerns about this being an online course, you would want to contact the section coordinator, Dr. Eduardo Carro, and his email is right there. If you have any specific physical, psychiatric, or learning disabilities and require special accommodations, need to let me know as soon as possible. But you will have to do all your paperwork through the Disability Resources for Students, and their website is located right there. And none of our courses are offered for honors credit. Now the required textbook is Salud, Introductory Spanish for Health Professionals. Okay, so you'll have two options. You can buy just the online code, which will give you access also to the electronic version. Or if you prefer to have a paper copy, then you will have an access code plus a paper copy of the book. Okay. I realize I have technology disclaimer on here twice. But again, here it's also tells you that any issues with My Spanish Lab, which we will be using through Pearson, needs to be directed towards the Pearson Tech Support. And in another video, I will show you how you can find that information. Now for grades, you must allow me at least 1 week to grade any assignment or an exam. This is in particular to the dialogues you're going to be working on with partners. Okay, I do try to stay on top of things because especially as a summer school course, these weeks are going to go by super fast. And if I don't keep up, then it just makes both of our lives miserable. Okay. I use the grade center. Your course average will be found there. Every time I enter a new grade, that system will automatically update. Okay, so the grade book in the My Spanish Lab only keeps track of your My Spanish Lab activities. The grade center in Blackboard will keep track of all grades. Okay. Note on emails. Okay. As I mentioned before, you must allow me 24 hours, Monday through Friday. And also, you want to email me at least 2 times during the semester to clarify any questions or concerns. Okay. Make sure you save copies of any emails sent, just in case they didn't make it to me, or they got buried in my email, so that at the end of this course, when I go to tally up your student engagement, participation, responsibility points, those points those emails get counted. Okay. Okay, so all emails you write, you should try to write them in Spanish. And it's going to be extremely difficult at the very beginning. But I do have ways on how you can start your email. And this is helping you to correspond in a more professional setting rather than in a more personal setting with friends. So you would actually say, Estimada Profesora Peterson. Okay. So the estimado instructor, estimado profesor, is if your teacher was male. Okay. Then you can start off with me dirijo a usted para, or le escribo para. And then you want the body of your message. Then you need a closing, so you can use atentamente or un saludo cordial. Okay. But you do want to try to make sure that you try to do this in Spanish without Google Translate. Okay. But you can always then put an English version right below if you feel that I may not understand what it is you're trying to say in Spanish. But at least you have made the attempt and you're practicing with the setup and organization of a formal and professional email. Okay. So communicating with me, this course uses a 3 before me policy. So you want to always check the class syllabus. Okay. You want to look at any announcements in Blackboard or My Spanish Lab. I typically do not put announcements there. Or perhaps even the discussion board to see if anybody has posted similar questions. Okay. Some more information. And again, I'm just going to peruse this because I'm going to assume that everybody is proficient in English. So you want to make sure that you're using correct spelling and grammar when you're writing your emails. You want to have proper netiquette, okay, etiquette on the web. Okay, so you want to think carefully about who the recipients of your email should be. Avoid sending an email to the entire class unless you think that it would be something of interest to everyone. Use a descriptive subject line for email messages. Okay? And do not flame. And if you're not familiar with flaming, you can click on the link. Okay? You want to make sure you're showing professionalism and courtesy, always being respectful with not just myself, but also with other members of the class. And try using a positive tone. Okay? When you're composing a message, ask yourself, would I say this to the person or to the group face to face? How might someone interpret it? Now, technical assistance. Here are some important numbers for the University Technology Office Help Desk. Okay, it has their phone number. Okay, and option 2 is for Blackboard support. Option 3 is for technical support for ASU. Okay. Tech Studio. If you're having difficulties connecting to a wireless network, your system is infected with a virus, here is a link to the Technology Studio website, okay, and they are there to help you restore the functionality of your laptop and your mobile. Okay. And so some of the things that you can see them for are, support with hardware, software, security, networking, laptops, mobile devices, and tablets. Okay. And if for more information on system outages, here's links to the ASU system status calendar. Okay. And you must have an active ASU email account to access the internet. Okay. All of my correspondence is going to be sent to your ASU email account, so please plan on checking your account regularly for course-related messages. Okay. Now, occasionally it may happen that my ASU goes down. Okay, the system is having some maintenance done, but the site cannot be, you cannot get into that site. But you need to get into Blackboard. There's still a way. If my ASU is down, but Blackboard is still functional, you can go to myasucourses.asu.edu, and I call it the back door into Blackboard. Okay? So that is the end of part 1. In part 2, I'll talk about the course evaluation criteria and what you will be doing in the course.